Welcome once again for our African discussions. Today we shall look at the fractured identity of the post-colonial African. In the years before, our identity has been doctored, tampered with, interfered with, and disturbed by many factors of historical significance. These include such matters as slavery, colonialism, religious psychological manipulation, and other factors which invaded our heritage, bringing about what we are calling the fractured identity of the post-colonial African. This has come with so much baggage, including the problem known as inferiority complex, characterized by self-doubt. An African who cannot believe in himself, he believes he's inferior to other races. We have the obsession with foreign names. You find an African proudly counting himself with 7 foreign names, and he calls it his name and is more proud of it than his actual ancestral names. Some are even criticized and condemned as being devilish by some bizarre Africans who are, of course, part of the manipulation system. We have addiction to light skins, associating beauty with light skins. You find an African goes and bleaches himself or herself and starts looking queer, like a monster or some strange animal, just because of being convinced that his blackness or his color is a form of ugliness. He lacks beauty because to him or her beauty must necessarily take on the likeness of the white people or other races. We have obsession with height, straight hair, and other foreign features. All these are indicators of fractured African identity. We have solutions that we need to focus upon, and these include: the way forward includes conscious relearning of our ways, of our identity, of our cultures. We need to start redefining ourselves by our own terms and refusing to be manipulated by global narratives which are not, which constrain us to the colonial residue. We are not the leftovers of creation that other races and other bizarre people have been trying to convince us that we are. We are far beyond our current achievements. We have actually underutilized our resources. That is why studies and statistics show we are actually rich and yet we are poor. How can we be rich and poor at the same time? This means we have not made the best use of our resources, our cultures, our diligence, our creativity, our competence is not at the absolute maximum. We need to apply this to the concept of the fractured self, because the African is now undergoing the healing process. We need more and more readers. We need more great writers in Africa. We need more podcasts, more motivational speakers, more great politicians, and more guidelines in order to become the best possible Africa that we can be. So, gentlemen, ladies, let us come together and fight for this cause. Thank you very much.